Yo, what's good?
You are so amped today.
My bad, man. I mean, we back.
We are back. Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Where to Sunday?
And we sure gonna sip. I go by the name of Terry.
I'm Addy, and welcome.
If this is your first time, we just want to say welcome to the Sip. We kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We talk about cruising. We talk about life. We talk about whatever you want to talk about. So if you have a question for us, there's a couple of ways that you can interact. You can definitely leave a comment down below. Put Q:. We'll make sure to answer it that way. We also have an audio link that we put out on our community page and IG. So if you want to leave an audio message for us, you can do that, and we can play that back during the sip. And yeah, we just have a good time on here. You'll get to know a couple of people down in the chat as we go on. And we got a couple of housekeeping items you want to run through.
Yes. Okay. So first off, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We call that the doorbell because you're not going into anybody's house without ringing their doorbell. So ring that doorbell before you come to the party.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, like you said, if you did not leave a voicemail for us, certainly leave a question down in the comments. We hit the word question in front of it or a Q:, so we know it's a question. We can make sure that we get it answered.
Yeah.
And if we don't know the answer, somebody in the family will answer you down there.
Yeah, simple as that, man. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with a couple of new items. We're going to be talking about what today? I'm going to let you run the sip. I'm just going to run the behind the scenes stuff. You got to run the thing.
I can't run the thing?
You can run the thing, man.
We're talking about Sisterhood. Last weekend was the inaugural Sisterhood at sea. Whoop, whoop, burr, 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 burr. Doorbell? Really? Well, was the inaugural Sisterhood at Sea, and we had a blast. It was about 40 women and Terry, which became the running joke for everybody.
Right, ladies and Terry.
Ladies and Terry. But we had a wonderful, wonderful time. It was so much fun getting to hang around a beautiful, beautiful ship with some beautiful, beautiful women. So that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah, we're going to have two beautiful ladies join us here momentarily to give you a one-on-one review of their experience on board the SIP. So we'll be getting to that here in a few minutes. What's up, Linda? Shouting out to you on the SIP. Welcome back. Vicky, always good to see you up in here as well. Carla, what's up, Carla?
Hey,
Carla, man, when I tell you Carla was in all the places doing all the things last week, she was definitely a part, man. For real, for real.
For real.
Shout out to Kristen. What's up, girl? Yeah, man.
She's
All these
another
lovely ladies.
Sisterhood at Sea.
Tiara says she rung the doorbell on her way in.
Thank you.
146 of you up in here right now. 87 thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Let's keep that thing going. Well, we got somebody else calling in. Hey, Shelly. We'll be with you in a minute. Just hang out right there for us, all right? All right, so we got some ladies that are going to be dialing in. So if you see me kind of reacting and going off to the side, you kind of know what's going on for that. You want to tell us a little bit more about Sisterhood? So for everybody that's here for the very first time that doesn't know what we're talking about, why don't you go ahead?
So Sisterhood was our very first girls-only cruise, or I won't say girls-only, women's-only cruise, and we went out on Virgin Voyages for the Dominican days itinerary. So we visited Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and the beach club at Bimini. Like I said, it was about 40 of us and you.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun doing a bunch of, we had a wonderful cocktail party, and we had a wonderful dinner, our first group dinner where we dressed in all black. That was the picture in the roundabout. And then we all just had a good old time. We had a very good time on Scarlet Night. So many of us were in the pool.
Yeah, that was a fun thing. Carolyn Plowden, what's up? What's up? That's a new name. Welcome.
Yes.
To the That's your first time.
What else? And we did an excursion that did not go so well for Minnie, but we still made a good day out of it. We still had a lot of fun. And then I'm giving like the super speed down rundown of the whole cruise. And then we had our brunch, which we did was our Blossoms and Brunch, where we dressed up rich auntie vibe. We had some ladies with some killer hats, y'all. When I say you give women a theme and tell them to run with it, they ran. They did a marathon because they came out in their bright big florals, and they came out with their hats, and they was looking like 40 super rich aunties. I was here for it.
You was there, all up in there.
And then we kicked off the end of the cruise with our farewell dinner at Gumby, and everybody got drunk.
Yeah, that's about how it went.
So yeah, that was our fabulous, and we can't wait to do it all again next year as we do Sisterhood at Sea 2024 on Valiant Lady.
What's up, Alan Shea? Welcome back to the SIP. Sydney was checking in.
Hey.
She was following along during IG. She says, happy Sunday, SIP. Addy and Terry, doorbell is wrong. Looking forward to hearing about Sisterhood at Sea. It looked
so
amazing.
much fun.
I don't know why Addy just ran through her entire week that fast. I mean, it's a lot to cover, a lot to go over.
The ladies to be able to say their part.
Yeah, but you still got to, to tell people what's going on.
I did.
Shout out to Desiree, man.
Hi,
Look at all these beautiful women. Man, it's like after spending like the last 5
and getting
days
to know
you
with
guys
them.
and getting to know everybody. Now when I see the picture, I'm just like, oh, yo.
I remember
girl,
you.
It's my peeps right there. Shout out to Felicia saying happy Sunday sip, and to the rest of the sippers. A lot of people hitting that doorbell. Jaritha's up in here. She says she already hit the doorbell as well. Lorea, what's going on with you?
Hey, Lorea.
Glad to have you up in here as well. Yes.
Thank you for all the bar tab.
Yeah, man. It's Michelle's in the house saying hello to Carla G and Janelle T.
Hey, Michelle.
What's good, y'all? Tanya Q in the house checking in, saying hello to everybody. That's so Andy is up in here saying hello.
Andy.
A lot of people.
That's our little Andy
coming in. Miss Jonesy up here in the house. What's going on? Call Me Darla says, that sounds like bongos. For a minute, I thought she was talking about the new
Cardi B song?
and Megan Thee Stallion bongos. That's
what I thought it was.
At first glance, seeing the legs that way on the, we just keep on moving. It looked like the art.
Sure.
Shout out to Miss Jonesy.
Sure.
Cruising Campers in the house saying, hey, Sugar, what's going on?
Hey, Sugar.
Marilyn Mill Tibbs, always good to see you up in here. A couple of people saying hello to everybody. Felicia says she can't wait to hear all about SAS. What's up, Gee? Saying happy Sunday, Lakeisha. So many faces, so many names, so many people back at it again.
At it again.
Yeah, man. Beautiful Sunday.
It is a beautiful Sunday.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump on because we want to get into it. We want to get a firsthand response to what people thought about your very first Sisterhood at Sea. I'm going to step back because it's not my cruise, so it's going to be completely
saying that, but you were
on
there.
I was there.
You kept saying it's
I had
not
no
your
choice.
cruise.
I was locked down.
You kept saying.
But it was good. It was actually good.
Right.
Because I got a chance to sit back and just study and see how women move. Even though I think they didn't move as much as they normally would have had I not been there. But just to, first off, let me just say this. There are some amazing women out there that are a part of the Sunday Sip family, that are a part of MAS, that are just a part of life. I mean, from everything from counselors to doctors to engineers to you name it. There was so much
researchers
talent.
And teachers
and just so much love amongst everybody just to get out and share. Because it's one thing when you know somebody or you're put in a situation, but when you come from all walks of life, all parts of the country, and you have to sit down and get to know people in a short amount of time, that in itself is amazing. And, I've heard, over time, sometimes when a lot of women get together, there's a lot of friction because, estrogen flares up.
We didn't have any of that.
None of
that. We all just opened up and like day one. Yeah. Shoot.
The day
pre-day
before,
one.
Pre-day.
Not even pre-day one. Like even in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
They was all connecting and getting to know each other there. Wait, like months before we even did anything. And then once we actually met up the day before, because we all had a meetup the day before in Miami, even though Miami tried to rain us out. But we met up and it was like old friends meeting up again, even though it was our first time meeting everybody. So it was like kismet. This group just meant to be.
Let's see, Gina says, I must say after watching all the IG stories, all the theme events looked wonderful. I must say I was a little cranky. Awesome job.
Don't be cranky, Gina. Just join us next time.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump over. I was going to get the screen together, but we've got two beautiful people that got an opportunity to join us for Sisterhood at Sea. One, the official party starter.
Well, both of them
When
were.
I tell you, man, appreciate that, Elaine.
you.
Thank you for that super chat. When I tell you official party starter, I didn't know she knew so many dances. Like, you just need to put her on TV. Carlene, my girl, boy.
You will know her as See It with C.
Man, let's get to it. Shout out to the beautiful ladies. Check it in. What is up, ladies? How are y'all doing? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can I hear you?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
Here,
we go.
Carlene. Yeah.
All right, so Addy, I'm going to turn this thing over to you.
We have the lovely Carlene, or See It with C, in the chat. And the other party starter, Miss Energy here, is Miss Janelle. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Addy.
I miss you guys already. We need to have hugs. Okay, so these two ladies were always the first on the dance floor. These two were always I mean, I don't know how they remember all these dances and line dances and everything, but they was bringing it out from the back, like depths of the memories were coming out here. These two made it happen cruise-wise. So tell me, Miss Janelle, why did you do Sisterhood at Sea?
Well, I had missed all of the, kind of the MAS meetups, and I was supposed to do 2.0, but when there was the snafu with the ship not being ready and changing to non-carnival. So when I saw that I had this opportunity to do a group cruise, called my girl, Lachelle, was like, hey, we need to sign up for this. She was like, okay. She gave me her credit card number. We booked it, and, it was done.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And you, Carlene?
So it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I was going to say, even having been on, Virgin 2 times before, this was my third, and I'll kind of go into more detail later, that doing it with Sisterhood at Sea was just a completely different experience.
Yes. And you, Carlene, why Sisterhood?
Yeah, I guess after kicking it with y'all on the Melanin at Sea events, we always find like a way. I think the last time I hung out with y'all before Sisterhood at Sea was Celebration.
Yes.
And we were having like old fashions at one of the bars. You
Hmm.
always are like, willing to engage and just down for the cause. So when I saw you announce as your first group cruise, I was like, yes, I'm jumping on, but not just jumping on, but I hadn't tried Virgin yet. And sure, I can
Hmm.
go by myself. I do that all the time, but,
Right.
definitely trying out the Sisterhood at Sea. So I was like, all right, let me try the whole Virgin vibe, but then also support Addy and Terry and then some of the
Aw,
ladies who also cruise. So that's why I ended up there.
awesome. Okay, so Janelle, you said you've cruised Virgin 2 times before, right?
Right. So this was my third
This
and
was
my
your third.
first Deep Blue extras.
Okay, so what made you say, okay, I'll do it again? Had the previously 2 times been on Scarlet as well, or were the other ships?
One was Valiant, and I had just done this itinerary on Scarlet Lady in February. So this
What?
was exactly the same. I
Okay.
so for me it was the opportunity to be in the Sisterhood at Sea. I've
Hmm.
been a subscriber and, member of the channel for a long time. So I think what Carlene said of wanting to support you guys, and then also like it's funny because I've been following and I feel like I know you, but I had to like remind myself before going, like, actually, I haven't actually met all these people, even though in my mind, like, we're best friends. Um, so it definitely was worth it. I didn't mind it being the same itinerary. I actually think Dominican days probably for first ever cruiser. I think the 5 days
It's a
is like a
perfect
good
cruise.
length.
Hmm.
The Dominican days has lots of good excursions.
Hmm.
And then just ending your cruise with the beach club at Bimini and the float party is
Oh,
just a fun time.
yes, yes, yes.
So,
So, Carlene, you were a virgin.
I was a virgin, not anymore.
What did you think? Have we ruined it for all other cruise lines?
I would say Virgin had a strong showing. Like it had
Gotcha.
a strong showing. I think the first morning that I woke up, I was like, this is quiet in the sense of like there are no doors slamming, there are no
Hmm.
kids running down the halls. I hung
Hmm.
out the night before and I was just like, this is different in a good way.
Yeah.
So I am totally sold on Virgin. I'm not willing to let go of my favorite,
Oh, of course.
but
And what is
but
that? What's your
I mean,
favorite?
I'm still a good old carnival girl. I'm just gonna
Hmm.
stick to my roots. I've been to Disney. I'm about to get on Celebrity. Virgin's great, but
You
carnival
got
is
you.
that in my soul. It's gonna
It's
keep you
just
grounded.
there. It's there.
But that Virgin situation, huh, baby, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I mean, everything was just Virgin does everything that like the other cruise lines don't. So like
Hmm.
you get on like well, they do everything that we hate that other cruise lines don't do. So like when you get on, your room is ready
Yep.
versus that hectic. Everybody's waiting around with their luggage. Everybody's grumpy. The lines are nasty. Like Virgin's like, you know what? Everybody just shut up and go to your room.
Right.
And we do. The sail away. It's like boom, here's champagne. Enjoy
Yes.
yourself.
Party, party,
Like the
party.
getting off, getting on, no lines. It was just smooth. It was smooth sailing. So yeah,
Hmm.
I'm stuck on Virgin. As soon as I got on board, probably within an hour, I did that $300 special. I was sold. I'm sold on it. I'm sold. I would say it's probably my number two line.
Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. I remember another cruiser, one of our other Sisterhood at Sea cruisers was telling me that it felt weird not hearing announcements.
Yes.
She was like, I didn't know exactly what to do at first because there was no one telling me what to do. Thank you. I can't see what that says.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. But yeah, she was like, I don't know what to do because
Yeah.
there's no
And I think some
announcement
of that
saying
just
what to
takes
do.
away from the chaos. Like
Yes.
I think just not having. I mean, the first day we heard announcements, but I think it was just to orient people to what to
Mm-hmm.
expect. I'm sure there are a lot of other first time or virgin versions.
Yes.
But after that, it was. I mean, you could hear a pin drop unless it was just people partying, grown and sexiness happening.
Yes. 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 Our total group, we had 3 people. I'm gonna say, wait, 3 or 4 that were not new to Virgin. Everybody else was brand spanking new, which we loved. And then we even had a few that were new to cruising.
Yeah, very first, like
Like,
first time.
this was their
like
first
virgin
cruise.
virgins.
So
That sets
it
a
was,
standard.
yes, it sets the standard real high. Like, you're going to be looking at other cruise lines like, oh, Virgin didn't do that. So, what else?
I got a question for Janelle. All right, Janelle, so you are not a virgin. The very first time I believe you came on board was with your husband, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this time you actually came with a girlfriend of yours, a good friend. What was the contrast from coming with your husband to with one of your best friends or your best friend and being able to experience sisterhood at sea with other women?
Good question.
So I think the difference is like with Lachelle, she was really into the food. So we did test kitchen not one night, but 2 nights. So like actually having someone that I didn't have to, negotiate to get them to come and do test kitchen again.
Right.
Also, it was just kind of laid back and chilled. I actually went to all the shows, which is my jam, but not really like my husband's. So it was just nice to have kind of a different experience. And also like Virgin, it is a great ship for romance, but I would also say it is a great ship if you're not booed up with someone.
Facts.
Like you can just get a different experience and it's, so I enjoy it both ways. He's watching, so I'm not going to say I enjoyed it better.
I mean, but,
Nah, keep it real. Keep it real.
It's a different experience, so I feel like it's one of those things that it's great to go with a romantic partner and then also just to go with all of your girls. Like you're not going to feel like, out of place because, everybody is not coupled up. There are a lot of even just solo travelers who just meet up or, people who came with one other person, or I definitely think there's a lot of people that go just with friends. So Carnival is the only other ship that I've been on. And I don't think that I've done it without my husband. So I don't know what it would be like on there, but I definitely feel like for anyone who is considering going, as a solo sailor or someone just going with a friend, like it is not going to stand out and probably nobody will even notice that you're not there with your romantic partner.
Absolutely.
Perfect answer.
Good answer.
All right, Miss Carlene, let's see. So your very first time out.
Protect sugar mamas. I'm sorry. I was reading Kristen's comment.
Oh. Yeah, bar tab. Yeah.
I don't know why Kristen didn't donate that to me. $43, girl. We could have got
bar tab sugar mom. Okay, for those of you that don't know, because of the what we're talking about, is Virgin gave almost a lot of our sailors that bonus $300 of bar tab. So if they bought $300, they received $300. So a lot of them, as solo passengers, were walking around with $600 worth of bar tab. So they were buying everybody drinks.
Yeah, that last night was love because shout out to Laria.
Yes,
because there was a drink that I was plotting on at the Sip, which is like a $22 drink.
Oh wow!
And Laria was like, "I'm trying to get through it," and I said, "Laria, girl," I was at the bar call. I was like, she's my date. That's my sugar mama. Like we were cutting up. Kristen was trying to get rid of the drink. She sponsored us for Gum Bang, so I appreciate those two ladies for trying to get rid of your bar tab to me because I owe Virgin money. That's
at Razzle Dazzle. At Razzle Dazzle the next morning, everybody along my line, I was like, any juice, any drinks, anybody want the bottomless? Because I still had money. Like getting off the ship, there were like some happenings cast, and I was like, do you want coffee? I got you. What's your order? What's your order? So we actually left about $85, but it was like the bonus $100. Okay. So I didn't feel it was the extra 100 that I got for being Deep Blue extra.
Gotcha.
Listen,
Gotcha.
when you
We had all
go,
the
no,
booze in
the
the
rule
room.
is no sailor loot left behind.
No
No
sailor
sailor loot left behind.
Well, Q&S Vlogs just put up a quick little message to Chris that says, we got ours down to 66 cents and started with $600, man. So give it up to Q&S. Yeah, boom, that way.
That's how you do it.
So let's talk. So for people that want to know what exactly happened at Sisterhood at Sea, we're going to start with day one. Of course, you guys got on board, received your bags, and finally, got a chance to see the beginnings of a good week, meeting people face to face. But let's talk about that pajama jam later on that night. I want to know how you guys, or what you thought about the pajama party, because that's one of the big staples on embarkation with Virgin.
Well, I won the pajama party.
Yes,
so.
she did. Miss Red.
It was really cute, and I love that they moved it. I'm not sure why they moved it inside versus outside, but I think there is some merit to it being in the manor and forcing everyone together, because some of the other videos that I saw, the vibe was a little lower, I think, because people can spread out more. Something about putting all that energy into the manor on the first night after an epic sail away took things through the roof. So yeah, I think, and it's very nostalgic. Like, everyone our age, we know a pajama jammy jam, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So you get to like relive that stuff in like a more grown up fashion. So I love that party. It was really cool. I just didn't find the milk and cookies. Anybody find the milk and cookies?
I don't think they had it
They
because
did.
They didn't have them
Oh, they
on
did?
Razzle.
They were passing them around.
And like, what they have, like muffins?
They had
and stuff?
trays of cookies and trays of muffins and the flavored milks.
They didn't
Yeah.
have
So
it.
having it-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I've experienced an indoor party and an outdoor party.
right.
And I definitely do think that in the manor, there was just more tinder and the party started sooner.
Yes.
So the first sailing, we fell asleep before the pajama party.
It's easy
so
to
we didn't
do.
make it.
Yeah.
The second sailing, we did the grog walk, which ends at the
Oh, it ends
pajama
at the
party.
pajama party. Oh.
Well, tell
The
us
grog
about
walk
the grog
ends
walk
at the
a little
pajama
bit.
party. So grog walk is great way, because normally when we cruise, it's just my husband and I. We don't know other people. We don't have other. So it's a great way to meet people the first day. The drinks, whatever. And maybe I'm just a cocktail snob. But the point of, the way that you earn your drink is often like mixer type questions. So you kind of have a little thing. And then when you found somebody whose name starts with M, or born in the same month as you, or, it's various things on our cards, then you turn that in, you get a little token that you take to the bar, and you get whatever the signature drink is for that bar. And then at the third stop is when they had us change into our pajamas and then meet back. And then, so our fourth drink was at the pajama party, which means that you get there at like the very beginning, kind of before things started. Like the first time was going to leave, because it really takes a while for the party to get
there,
started. Yeah. It was outside. And I don't know if it was just because it was, because there's more space, or I'm really not sure why the difference of having it at the athletic club versus the manor, but definitely I feel like the party started like as soon as the party started. Like there really was no warm up, and it was already volcanic.
I went to dinner in my pajamas because I had sweated through my dress during the sail away party. So what I had wore at the sail away party, see, I got my glasses right here. I was ready.
She was so ready.
Man.
What I wore at the sail away party, I thought, okay, like I'm gonna just go ahead and wear this. It's gonna be cute, calm, and collective. I'm gonna have a couple glasses of champagne and go over to dinner. What happened was I had sweated through that dress for the sail away party because it was such an epic party that I ended up going to the dinner in my pajamas, which lent itself to then going to the manor in my pajamas. So I had, and so it's funny because a couple people were like, when I was going to dinner, looking like, there's a pajama party. So it kind of set the tone. But Virgin was like, nobody, I think none of the staff looked at me crazy. It was some of the sailors who were like, why is she in her PJs? The staff were like, come on in, sit down, because that was the only outfit I had.
I I definitely saw other people in their pajamas.
in their pajamas
before.
Yeah.
Because I think Ships in the Night. Yeah, so Ships in the Night was that night. And so there were people at Ships in the Night already in their
pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could honestly walk around in your pajamas
and
the
nobody
whole
would
cruise
bat
and
an
nobody
eye.
would say anything. Felicia says that hair with that captain's hat is giving what needs to be gave, Janelle.
She's like, okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to day 2. On day 2, we had a couple of different classes.
Yes, this was our sea day.
And I think you guys participated in a couple of those, right?
Mine wasn't that day.
Right.
Our Bubbles and Bites was a different day.
Okay.
So I think it was shot for shot before the cocktail party.
Yes.
And then there was...
That was my favorite one.
Okay,
Shot for
so
shot.
what we're talking about is Virgin Voyages does what is called the Eat and Drink Festival. And so on top of what they have are their normal classes and daily activities that you can participate in. So part of the Eat and Drink Festival, they had these food-themed or cocktail-themed classes along with the workout classes and things like that that you could participate in. So as a group, I gave them the choice of joining us for the Shot for Shot class, which just coincidentally ran into our cocktail party.
Yeah. What you think about the cocktail party? Let everybody know about that one.
Yes.
Awesome. Like, I mean, well, I switched it up a bit, but I've heard great reviews about the Shot for Shot first. Like the ladies
was a
were
really
showing.
good class.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, to explain Shot for Shot is basically you learn how to take photography and you're doing the drinks. And some ladies came back with some amazing photos. I decided to use some of my Sailor Loop to get a pedicure. So I skipped my pedicure on land because I wanted to try out their, like, I wanted to see
what it was
I
like.
will say cruise spas are not my favorite because they sometimes don't give the best massages. So I wanted, as a virgin, I wanted to try out the spa. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the tune-up, get the mid-level pedicure to try that out. And then I came trotting down to the cocktail party. Well, after listening to the deck DJ, because I wanted to see what that vibe was on the first D-Day.
Right.
Yeah, Terry caught me. I was trying to figure out, like, who is this? It was another gentleman across the room, and I was just like, yeah, it was hard to figure out who was by themselves and who was together, but it was okay. But then got down to the cocktail party, and I mean, it was limitless white wine, red wine, bubbly drinks, rosé. What else? And then all the ladies were just there.
Yeah.
And beer. Okay. Yeah. I don't think any ladies partake in beer. I don't think I
No, because it was Heineken. Yeah. Like, I would have had it been good beer. But
yeah, but it was limitless. The staff were basically giving it away, very attentive. The ladies, it was a good time to also see the ladies together again, all in one place. The Sisterhood at Sea shirt was beautiful. So seeing everyone together.
I have mine on. Mine didn't come in time for the cruise.
Look at you.
So I actually have the chance to wear it.
Yay.
Yeah. And then I will say y'all are troopers because I was waiting for, I guess, a fatality in the sense of, there are people who went to Shot for Shot. So shout out to the OG. If you were the person who survived, who went to Shot, who then came to the cocktail party, and then the rum runners event, you are a real
because
one.
Shot for Shot, we had 4 cocktails. 3 of them were actual cocktails, and 1 was a mocktail.
Yeah.
So we had 3.
It was a lot.
3 cocktails at Shot for Shot, and Shot for Shot is only 1 hour 15 minutes. So in that hour and 15 minutes, you're drinking 3 cocktails and if you've sailed on Virgin before, you know Virgin don't hold back on the liquor for the cocktails. They do a heavy pour. So 3 cocktails in 1 hour, and then we had unlimited wine and drinks and bubbly for the cocktail party, which was another hour. And then after that was the rum runners class, which you went to, which was like a history of rum.
Man, we got deep. Like I learned some stuff. We got deep, but it was entertaining and fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you did the tequila class.
I bumped into a guy at the elevator who was giving rum facts, and I was like, you must have went to the rum runner event. Because he was like, in 1682, rum was founded. And I was like, where did you come from?
That is literally how that class was.
Okay, this is one of the pictures I took, if it can focus. No.
You're too far back.
I'm too far. There. Can you kind of see that? That's from Shot for Shot. Using the cocktail, which was a very good cocktail, by the way. This was a rum drink. So we had a lot of fun in the classes.
So let's move on to the next day.
Puerto Plata.
Talk to me about the boat vibes.
Okay, so we scheduled an excursion.
The boat vibes were vibing.
They were vibing.
We'll wait for the video to come out for that.
Should we
'cause
wait?
I got some funny stuff to go along
Okay.
with that. Not that I'm making
Not
light
making
of it.
fun or making light of the ladies.
Let's just say
but
the waves were waving.
the waves were waving because of the hurricane and tropical storms out there. So,
But it started with old boy who was supposed to take us in a bus.
yes, they
Yeah.
switched.
Had we
up.
not all been so hot when we got there,
We probably
it
would
might
have
have gone a
done
little bit
okay.
differently.
Yes. So
Let's
last
just
minute,
say-
they switched our bus to 2 vans.
We had an authentic Dominican Republic experience.
Yes,
they
I mean,
did.
come on now.
Yes,
If you go to the DR, I've flown into the DR, and anytime you fly, it's going to be a situation. And we had a good old situation.
But we had a
And we did. And Addy, you are many things, but a weather woman you are not. And we did not see. We did not expect.
We did not expect rough seas,
No.
but we all had fun once we got back on shore.
We got our sea legs.
But-
we got our sea legs.
Getting back to shore was
Let's just
An
say
adventure.
it was a very interesting day, but
it's never
you guys got a chance. I'm not sure if Janelle has already done it, but you got a chance to see the new Taino.
oh yes, Taino Bay.
Taino Bay port that was created by the DR. When we first went there, they had section 1 completed. They didn't have the second section completed. What did you guys think about that? I think that's one of those places that if you really don't want to get out and about, you could really just kind of hang out in the port.
Right
Tell me
there.
what you thought about the port, Janelle.
Right. So I've been to both Amber Cove, which is Carnival, and Taino Bay, and I definitely think that the pool situation, and now with the lazy river, like I hate that it was lightning and I did not get a chance to try it out. But what I do love about that port, and honestly, like I said, why I love this itinerary, because honestly, you don't have to book any excursions. You could get off right there and you could hang out at the pool. There's a DJ. There's like shallow areas for, for just standing and kind of dancing in the water if you're not trying to get, all the way wet. Now, it can be dependent on if there's other ships in the port, because the last time we were there, it was maybe Norwegian and there were kids. And I was like, ugh, this is really harshing my vibe, because normally, on Virgin, my thing is you're going to get these cheeks, okay? Because it's nobody
adult
else's
only.
kids that you have to
Yes.
be, worried about. I mean, you're going to get a lot of these cheeks too on Carnival, but you really going to get them on Virgin. So
I feel you.
that was the only thing that, it can be dependent on if there are other cruises, another ship, and it's not necessarily limited to an adults only, but it's beautiful. So what was different between, I think when I went in February, they did have section 2, like they had the pool, like it ended at the pool in the new bathrooms. But then the whole new part with the lazy river and a new way out to the taxi, which I think was a little confusing for us, because before the taxi, where you went for the taxi and where you went for excursion buses pretty much was the same. But now the little taxi or non-excursion buses, it is further on. So we had a little bit of,
Attraction.
fiasco trying to find where we were supposed to get,
Yes.
to actually get the bus. But I think it's a beautiful, beautiful port, and you really don't have to book any excursion. You could just enjoy the day there, kind of like Bimini Beach Club.
Right.
Yeah, it gives Bimini vibes. It would be anarchy if Virgin were to pull 2 ships up at once at Taino Bay.
Whoa.
Baby, that would be
Whoa.
Adult takeover.
that would be through the roof,
Yes.
because it's that I don't know. I love whatever inspired Taino Bay. It was. I was looking at one statue. I was like, this is kind of giving Burning Man a little bit.
Yes.
It was,
monkey thing.
yeah, it's a beach club feel right there. And it's only, I mean, I can see, yes, it also is kid friendly. It is a bit of a hike from the port to the to get to some of the spaces. But there's two cigar shops I could see there, which I know Terry would love. There's like beautiful other shops with like you can get your souvenirs, etc. But like the pool, there's like separate pool areas, and there's beach bars, and then there's swings, and there's cabanas, and then there's a lazy river. So if Virgin were to ever get two of the girls in port, that would be a problem.
It'll be a problem.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Can you imagine just the Happenings cast taking over?
That'd be crazy.
I can attest to the lazy river because even though I did see the lightning, I did test it out and it was wonderful. You will get wet because it has like sprinkles and rainfalls and whatnot, but it was fun. I would say the whole thing took 10 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all.
And the water is warm, and it was just very nice.
All right, so I know we've got you guys on here for quite some time. I'm going to have to pay y'all wages here in a minute. Just want to go ahead and kind of wrap things up. Later on that night, of course, you guys had your all-black dinner at Extra Virgin. You guys looked absolutely amazing at that. What you guys think about that?
I loved that. I mean, our waiter, who I forget what his name was now because he told us it was something different for the whole thing. And then we're finally like, your name tag says Neil. And he's like, yeah, I'm just kidding. My name is actually Neil. He basically was just like, hey, I'm going to just bring y'all all. He basically just brought everything on the menu except for like the entrees we ordered individually. So it was great to really just kind of like taste some stuff and not really have to worry about, wasting, if it was too much food, because we had just a whole table. I also enjoyed, this is the fun part of coming with a whole group, that we got to sit at like the really big table, family style, and just kind of have our whole area. Because, usually we get, one of those teeny little tables for two yes. Where you're like, well, I would order more food, but there's nowhere to put it on the table, So I enjoyed it. And, it was like the first opportunity for us to, because that was our first themed thing. So seeing everybody do it big, I feel like everybody just kind of like rose to the occasion. It really almost was the equivalent of like Elegant Night on another ship.
And that was that was one of the moments of the group cruise, because you have to have in the cruise a group cruise, you have to have like a few moments to just like bond people. So we were lining up on the stairwell to take the picture. There was an acoustic guitarist in the middle, and the lady started like harmonizing, right? And like everybody was looking up like, oh wow. I mean, even the guitarist is kind of looking up like, wow, these women are singing. And we gave them an A selection and a B selection. And I guess you'll see that on the vlogs. But yeah, it was a great restaurant for like, if you think about getting a group together. I love that. Yes, Addy coordinating the big group dinners, helpful. They were able to keep pace. So if you're ever thinking about getting a big group of people on Virgin, they were able to keep pace with like the full group of folks. And I think the Extra Virgin experience is really great for the ladies, because that's supposed to be like the restaurant to go to. So they were quick, they were efficient. We never, even though we were like a big group of 40, we never had like a slow dining experience because we were like all together. So Virgin, I would say, is on top of that. You bring a big group of people. But yes, I see Regina saying the SAS choir was in full effect. Yes, so we gave them a good show.
Talk about choir. I'm talking about when you guys went to the karaoke that night. I mean, you talk about
after
taking over. Y'all was gone.
The impromptu karaoke takeover.
Man, I think somebody looked over and thought it was like, Kirk Franklin and the Family for a minute. They were doing so good. What else took place? I think 2 more.
That was day 2. That was all I did.
I'm all over the place.
I mean, day 3. That was all day 3.
Trying to sum everything up. Anything else?
What were your favorite moments of the cruise?
I would say for me, oh Lord, I would go 2 things. I would say Sail Away was epic. And I do think, like I've been hearing folks say, like that's not always a Virgin Sail Away. So we brought the thunder. It was a great group of people there. We did, because if you notice, Everybody was chilling until they played September on September 1st, which I was like, shout out to the DJ for noticing. And we hit them with that electric slide, and everybody was on the left side where we were. So the sail away and then the yes, that was great. And then I will say, which you'll see in the vlogs, the dinghy moment, the getting from the yacht or the boat. Getting from the boat to the shore, it was funny to listen to everybody's iteration because there was 4 small boats and everybody had a different story for like how did you survive getting back to shore?
Right. That's I was like that was a thing in itself.
Right.
Oh, and you, Miss Janelle.
So definitely loved Sail Away. And then I actually enjoyed the Bubbles and Bites. I would never think to pair chicken tenders and champagne, but like actually learning about, I mean, I guess I knew the basics of, yes, to be champagne, it has to be from Champagne, France. But then knowing like the Veuve Clicquot brand basically was run by a woman. You know, she was widowed early on, and she, you know, just ran everything, got to taste Dom Perignon and be like, oh yeah, that's worth it. I'm trying to find me a bottle now. And I forgot what I really enjoyed just the brunch too, just really seeing how everybody interpreted Rich Auntie vibe. Yes. And I think I actually... there was another night that a bunch of us showed up at the nightclub. Like, so it wasn't the pajama party night, but there was another
Heartbeat
night. Yes. Heartbeat night.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was fun. Kind of everybody came out. It was nice to kind of have the dance party, and nice to really be like, we were the group that shut it down like most of the time.
We kind of took over that one little area in the manor.
Yeah, like, they were trying to kick us out, and he would play a song, think that we weren't gonna like it, and we were like,
but
guess
everybody
what?
would start
my
dancing.
favorite song.
I know. He tried to play the samba, and I was like, what you don't know, dude, is that I know how to samba. When he played the Macarena.
You knew every dance. You two were the party starters. So, do you have any other questions, darling?
Last thing, I guess everybody wants to know that we're not able to go, but wanted to go, but are thinking about going. Would you do SAS again?
Oh, yeah. I already have my placeholder for sure. I'm already going. Like, I already told Addy, you know, hey, the one that I said, do you get the notification already that we have it? And she was like, yes. I was like, well, clearly that's going to be for SAS 2024.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to put OG on this when we wear it again. So that
OG.
I love it. I love it.
OG's get a different color. We'll give him
and
OG's
we have
a different color.
And we have to add to the back and Terry,
and
like Carla suggested. Yes.
That's hilarious. Carlene?
Absolutely. And if I can't get on SAS, I definitely want to get back on Virgin Voyages, and specifically with Addy and Terry. You all were the hostess and host with the mostest. I mean, like, when I say anytime they host or anytime they're part of something, they are a part of it, and you are going to engage with them. They're going to make sure you have a great time. Like, even the first day, that wasn't even on the itinerary, where Kristen hosted Kristen put together the dinner and the drinks, and y'all were stuck on near South Beach, and I was like, okay, maybe they're not gonna make it. And literally, I mean, I thought it probably looked dramatic, but like when y'all walked through the door and I like clapped, it was really in reverence, because y'all didn't have to do that. Like, it could have been like, well, we'll see y'all tomorrow, you know, when the official event starts. We're going to enjoy our posh hotel and see y'all in the morning. So to see y'all, I mean, that just, you know, said a lot to me about how serious you take your hosting responsibilities. And they didn't stop there, y'all. Like, as soon as they, you know, again, they could have stopped at dinner with us, and they said, you know what, let's go to number 21 bar in the world. And we were able to experience that. And when we walked in, like, there was no wait. Like, Terry got on the phone and we just walked in and sat down. And not just sat down, we sat down in front and center of the live performance in the number 21 bar in the world. And then after they tired us out, he was like, let's go to Live. And I said, Terry, I can't
Like, we've been traveling all day.
Yeah.
We can't no more.
So I appreciate your attentiveness to your group, and
Thank
that is what hosting a group cruise is about. So if I can't make it on SAS 2024, I'm definitely gonna, whatever y'all got. I have booked with y'all through 3.0 though, so I booked y'all for Alaska.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pray about 2.0 because or the next one, because y'all got all my coins this year or next year, but. But definitely, if anybody's listening, do not miss SAS 2024. They are very attentive host and hostess. They will get you right, and they will make sure that you're having a great time. And kudos to your first one.
Thank you.
Thank you to both
That
of you.
means
Thank
so
you
much,
for
Gabrielle.
taking your time to come with us, man. That it really means a lot, man. So I just realized we've been
And
on
I
here
will just say,
for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Go
to
right
follow
Go
up
ahead,
to
Janelle.
my comment at the beginning of what I said about how like I've been a subscriber or I've been a member or whatever for like a year, and kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going with my friends Addy and Terry, and then have to remind myself, actually you don't know these people, and you just don't know. But what I love is that, and I think everyone really kind of felt the same, is like what we see in the Sunday sip is what we got like in person. It really was just like, I mean, the vibes were great, I think, because yes, you guys are what you are on the Sunday sip, like when it goes deliciously off the rails, and and the
Wait, can we say off
And
the
then
rails?
also-
Like Addy, like again, this is the vibe, right? We're all like that boat. We're all like falling apart, and Addy is just like, my babies, are you okay? And I'm like, how are they not sick right now? So yes, very attentive.
Thank you guys.
And
Thank
then
you
my
so much.
favorite moment actually was Terry being all nervous about karaoke and then burning the house down. Burn it down.
Okay.
We didn't have to.
I felt bad for whoever had to go after you because karaoke was done. Then.
Done.
Yep.
He's like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this.
But you guys came up and backed me up. That set it off.
Oh, of course.
I had
to
backup
do my
dancers and
backup
everything.
dance move. Yes.
Again, it's a beautiful pleasure to have you guys both spend as much time as you have going over your experience with Sisterhood at Sea. I know Addy is just overjoyed for everybody that participated. I've been looking at the comments as you guys have been talking with all the other sisters that were a part of the cruise, and they're just giving and sharing all of their things. And again, can't wait to see you guys again soon. And we really appreciate you
40 new
rolling through
besties.
Sisterhood at Sea with and Terry.
Oh, and Terry.
Yeah, and Terry.
Hashtag
And
and
Terry.
Terry. Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the sip. I got to get to the cocktail.
Yes, we need to go to the bar.
See you guys.
We're making one of y'all's favorites.
That was a good review, man. Shout out to Janelle and to Carlene. They were very, very good people on the cruise. Shout out to all the ladies that have been commenting down below in the chats. I think it was an amazing experience. And if you have any further questions, or if you would like to know how to book Sisterhood at Sea 2024, Addy, you want to go ahead and do that part?
All right. So the links are on our website at addyandterry.com. You go up to the header and you click on the button that says Come With Us, and you can scroll down and find the page that says Sisterhood at Sea 2024. Like I said, it is going back on Virgin Voyages. It is next year, the week before Labor Day. So it's August 25th through the 30th. It's another 5-day, even though some of my ladies from this one said it was too short, that they wished it was longer.
Yeah.
So it's another 5-night cruise. We're doing the Riviera Maya itinerary this time, which means we're going to have pretty much all day. Can you imagine Terry and I? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna let you come this time.
I don't know. It may be a thing.
It may be a thing because they want hashtag and Terry on the back. So, so can you imagine us all day in Cozumel? Literally, like all day from 8 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night in Cozumel or Playa del Carmen. And then another sea day and then another day at the beach club at Bimini.
Daryl said Janelle knows it's more fun to be booed up with me. Stop.
So yes, Right now, if you ladies did get that, or if you do have future cruise credit that you need to use with Virgin, you are more certainly able to use that. If you have the My Next Virgin Voyage credit, which means that you've sailed Virgin Voyages before and you have that $300 deposit, you're more than welcome to use that as well. The deposits are 20% of whatever the total of your cruise may be. So they still have lots of solo cabins left. Or if you and your best friend want to come and join us, because we had several friends that joined us and that became a thing, and the friend groups became friends with the other friend group, and it just became a whole family of friends. When I say that we all connected right away, that it became a thing. We instantly became sisters. So absolutely, go to the webpage, or if you have any questions, just send me an email, Addy@addyandterry.com, and I can send you the link to the webpage.
Boom. That way. Excellent. Excellent.
We shut karaoke
excellent
down.
way to do that. But before we
need
move
a
on.
drink.
Oh, no. Before we move on.
Before we do a drink?
Fellas.
Oh.
There is no way possible
You had to get yoked
we
with
can
Terry
allow
Cam.
the ladies to have more fun than us. And I know I'm talking to a few brothers out there right now. You know you need a break.
Yes.
That's why I want you to come hang out with your boy for Brotherhood at Sea, the Super Bowl edition.
Super Bowl.
We're going to be leaving from Orlando February 9th through 12th. It's perfect. You leave on a Friday, you're back on Monday. You don't have to take off that much time at work. You get to see the Super Bowl on Sunday. We're going to be going on the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas. I'm talking 2 big screens outside. I'm talking playmakers inside with multiple screens everywhere. Beer, pizza, wings, all that. Plus, I got a couple of extra surprises for us. We're going to be going to Nassau, and we're going to be going to Royal's Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Deposits are only $100. I told people around town, I went to a couple of barbershops. Man, the barbershops are booking. The brothers are booking. The nephews are booking. The uncles, the cousins, the fathers, the grandfathers, all that. You can get that information on our website at addyandterry.com. Go to the Come With Us page, Brotherhood at Sea, the Super Bowl edition. And ladies, it's okay if you want to come to, you just can't be in the events, but you can definitely book the cruise. Now, that's all I got to say.
The ship is big enough.
Because y'all had, the ladies, I'm going to tell you, y'all did y'all's thing.
We did the
y'all
thing.
Looked amazing.
We did
It
the
was
thing.
fun to watch y'all, but the brothers have got to represent.
Okay.
We got to do it. We need our time.
You do.
I'm saying.
By all means, have your time.
But right now, you
Because
know what
we
we
don't
need?
have our time again.
We need a drink.
Yes, we do. We're 30 minutes or an hour into
We're an hour in, man.
and we ain't even had no drink.
To the bar.
Welcome to the bar. Today, I decided to make a cocktail celebrating the Sisterhood at Sea inaugural cruise that we just got off of. One of the cocktails voted favorite by most of the ladies was a cocktail that they had at the Dock Bar on Virgin Voyages. Now, if you're not familiar with the Dock Bar, you can find that after the ship. It's a very relaxed spot to go chill, have some Mediterranean bites, listen to some music, and just have a relaxing good time. So today I'm going to prepare a simple cocktail. Well, it started out that way, but it's not going to wind up that way. From the Prohibition era called the Bee's Knees. But this particular one, Virgin Voyages style, is called Bees Please. I mean, Sisterhood at Sea. It's a simple cocktail consisting of gin, honey syrup, pear liqueur, and lemon juice. Now, I searched 6 different liquor stores today trying to find the exact ingredients that's listed in the community page and on Instagram for this particular cocktail and came up with nada. But like I said, this is a traditional cocktail. It's really simple, so you can choose your gin of choice. You can use pear preserves if you want to make this particular cocktail, and of course honey syrup. You can either use just straight honey or do 2-to-1 honey to water mixture. That's what we have here. So we're gonna go ahead, get to mixing. Pretty simple. We're gonna start in the glass, that way you can see me build some of the contents. You're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of your favorite gin. Today I decided to do Hendrix because, well, Addy's not really a gin person, and Hendrix is a little bit calmer on the palate, not so juniper forward, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and rock out with that. And then you're going to do a 1/2 ounce of your honey syrup. Really easy. We're gonna go ahead and cut up a lemon. Addie's gonna get me because I don't have my cutting board. A cutting board magically appeared a little too late. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this and we're gonna squeeze about a 1/2 ounce of fresh lemon juice. You're gonna get all that goodness out of there. And once you got that, at this point is where you would put in your pear liqueur. Now, depending on where you are, you probably will be able to find the specific Tanqueray Flor de Silva as well as a pear liqueur. But today we're gonna substitute and just do a bar spoon of the pear preserves. Just give that a little stir just to kind of dissolve it. And then all that's left, put this bad boy on ice and shake. Just have to give it a little shake. Then you're gonna grab your favorite coupe. And most of you won't have a double strainer, but you can use some of the items at home. I'll probably do a video later on how you can substitute out some of those things, but I'm gonna fine strain this so that we don't get any ice shards into the glass. And just like that, you have the Bees Please. And I'm gonna let my off-camera taster give this a try and let me know how it is. Addy, what do you think? Nice, floral, bright.
Drinkable.
Drinkable. So if you're trying this cocktail at home, man, hope you enjoy it. Cheers.
So I hope you guys enjoyed today's cocktail. You can find the Bee's Knees, a classic 20s Prohibition cocktail, inside of our community page as well as on our IG. So to everybody that's sipping, because we a little behind, cheers.
Cheers. I'm drinking gin, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, drinkable.
Mr. Town says, when y'all gonna do a booed up Black Love boat cruise on Virgin? Janelle can't have no fun without me.
It's coming.
Kristen says, the karaoke was so much fun.
We had some talent on karaoke.
Karaoke was really, really fun. Let's see here. Larea says, Gumbe and Bimini was my favorite event.
Bimini was nice.
Bimini was nice. Yeah, y'all had
because the pool party became such a vibe.
Yeah.
Because you were able to have fun, but you're able to just chill.
Right.
And then Laria and I actually went to the beach after chilling in the pool. Mm-hmm. So, and like I was telling her, that was my first time ever actually going to the beach in Bimini, because we usually just stay in the pool. And the water was lovely, you guys. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, we saw a few wipeouts.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. Good time.
Lots of good time
was had by all.
Yes.
Sisterhood
I'm
at sea.
Just now getting my voice back, y'all.
Cheers to you, because you had the vision.
I had the vision.
You had the vision, and the beautiful people made it happen.
They did. Mm-hmm. So Carla said, "Addy is no lightweight."
Man, come on.
Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, so Andy says, yeah, Gumbe was a lot of fun. Gumbe was
turned.
The going away.
That was the perfect farewell.
Yeah, man. So a lot of stuff has been going on apparently since we left. We'll get into that momentarily, but I want to go back. If you had a question for us, remember, if you still have a question, all you got to do is put Q: down in the comment section below. We'll see it. We'll answer your questions. And if we don't have the answer for it, I'm sure one of our cousins will definitely be able to help you out. So I want to go back real quick. First off, I want to thank everybody that hit us up with the super chat. Shout out to Elaine. Shout out to Latanya.
Thank you.
Thank you for your super chat as well. Let's see here. Got a couple of quick questions. Vicky came in at the very beginning with a question. I'm sorry it took so long to get to you. She wanted to know, will our cabin number stay the same for 2.5?
I honestly have no idea. I'm hoping so, but the thing is, Virgin, because they have done the whole switcheroo with the ships, they have literally got to merge sailings.
Yeah.
So our entire group is locked. Like, we can't make any changes to it whatsoever until they get their parts situated. So hopefully what they usually will do is honor the cabin that you have already or that they have already assigned to you. And what if someone is already booked or they find a situation where two people are booked for the same cabin, what they'll do is go to whoever had it booked first.
Boom.
Kind of that situation. So knocking on wood that everybody keeps the same cabin, but I don't foresee there being an issue.
And of course, we'll get into a little bit more of what we were talking about with some changes with Virgin. Virgin had a big week last week. And
oh my God.
Kind of shook up everybody. Stacy came in and says, any new vlogs or education vids dropping soon? Yes. So get ready.
We have been working very hard since.
Yeah. We got to get back to work, man.
Yes.
Carla G says, when are the vlogs coming out? I'm ship sick very, very soon. Elaine says, thank you. Again, thank you, Elaine, for that super chat. Stacy, I guess she had a question for the ladies asking, what was your memorable experience moment on SAS? Would you recommend it? Of course, they answered that one. Shout out to Brian Martin. Thank you for your super sticker. Carla, me darling, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for the congrats. Happy Joy says, Terry, how did you feel out of place with all those ladies? Did you hang out with them all day? At first, I was a little, like I don't really need to be here because this is Sisterhood at Sea, but being able to support Addy and step in, and then just to be able, like I said earlier, sit back and get to learn a little bit more and see, how people interact with each other. It was pretty cool. When I needed to bag out, I bagged out, and when I needed to step up, I stepped up. It was a good time.
He's being very modest, but he was a very good fly on the wall. Because he was there for drink recommendations. He was there for all of the footage because I was hosting, so I wasn't able to get a lot of the videos. Like most of the Instagram stories that you guys saw were all courtesy of him. All the footage that you're going to see primarily for the vlogs was him. So yes. Like I said, he was a very good fly on the wall. And most of our sippers, our ladies, hit him up as soon as they saw him on the ship. Terry, where should I go for this drink? Or what should I do for that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So he was right at home with all of us.
Stacy, that's perfect segue to Stacy's question. She says, Addy, do you think the dynamic would be different with or without Terry there, or the same vibe?
I really think it would have been the same vibe. It would have been a different dynamic for me because I would have been trying to focus on everything. He was able to take that stress away from me for the vlogging aspect of it, which is why I really, really wanted him to go.
But I think she wants to know, like, would it have been a different vibe, you think, for the ladies?
For the ladies.
Yeah,
no, I don't think they cared at all. I don't think they really minded you there at all.
It's Michelle, a beautiful Michelle. This
lady
nice
was so sweet.
She says, question, please explain Deep Blue. Is this included in Rockstar status?
No, Deep Blue status is actually Virgin Voyages status match. So if you have cruised on several other cruise lines and you have a high status with other cruise lines, because they only do certain cards with other cruise lines. So if you have a high status like with Royal Caribbean, or I know for certain with Carnival, if you're platinum,
yeah, I mean,
you have to be platinum or higher with that one. With Royal, you have to be emerald or higher. With MSC, you have to be black or diamond. So they really only want the high status on the what you call it, but it's basically a status match. And what you get is like bonus bar tab. You get free laundry. You get a $10 $10 sailor loot for free coffee every morning at the coffee shop.
Right.
So you get like and priority embarkation and debarkation. So you get little perks just because you're matching your status. So it is not included in Rockstar, but it is a bonus on top of Rockstar.
Right.
And when I was even talking with Janelle, because she had the Rockstar cabin on Sisterhood, she was saying that Deep Blue would have been just enough because she didn't really use all the Rockstar benefits.
Right.
That Deep Blue would just been enough because that's what Terry and I had, and I felt totally taken care of.
All right. Next question is coming from Felicia. Felicia says, question, Sailor Loop. Can you use that for tattoos on board?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how we got all of ours. Yes. So yes, you can use Sailor Loot for anything on board except Looker.
Boom, that way. Kelly says, Addy, why'd you take that amulet off your forehead? It was really nice.
I mean,
That was random.
I was in the pool and it peeled off. It was just glued on there. But thank you.
KB trying to get personal. Talking about, so what time did everybody go to bed and wake up the first night of the sailing?
Oh, we went to bed late.
And got up early.
And got up.
Women went in, man. I'm telling you.
These ladies went in. Like, we had a few that went to, like, the 8 a.m. yoga classes. And quite a few, like, Michelle went to the bungee class at, like, 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Several of them did the VHS workout, which is at, like, 9 in the morning. And then they went to brunch before going to breakfast. Before going to class.
They was moving, doing
They
their
was
thing.
doing it. They was taking advantage of all of Virgin's fun.
Nori's note says, can you share more about the special events for Food and Wine Month? It's, yeah.
Oh, Eat and Drink Festival.
Eat and Drink Festival is, you wanna
Okay, so
break that down?
what they're doing is they are inviting, and we didn't even get to do the galley tour.
No, like one or two things. We didn't do the full thing. We was busy.
Yeah, we were. Okay, so what they're doing is they invite other Michelin star chefs or really James Beard chefs, and they create something on board the ship that you guys get to taste. So the galley had like a little buffet at different, not buffet, but they had little food bites at each of the stations in the galley, which is like the buffet. So you could taste food that was created by a Michelin star chef, or they had cocktails that were made by Miami's finest bartenders and mixologists. They also had like these special classes that we took, like the shot for shot class, which is one of their staple classes, but they extended it. So you got to make a cocktail and then learn how to take really good pictures of it with your smartphone. The rum runners class, which our ladies and Terry got to take, which was a history behind rum. They had the tequila class where you got to taste in certain tequilas and mezcals. They had the mushroom class. I forgot what it was actually called, but you got to learn how to make the different mushroom dishes, like the mushroom mousse at Test Kitchen and the mushroom tartare, which is a favorite at Razzle Dazzle. You got to learn how to make those. They go more in depth with more food and cocktail choices on board during the Eat and Drink Festival.
Boom.
It's a really fun time to cruise.
Let's see. Michelle says she enjoyed the sail away, the bungee exercise class, Untitled Dance show, Bimini Beach Park, just the evenings,
Everything.
She
was one of the few that actually braved the bungee class.
Says, yeah, we had that line dance on lock at sail away. Let's see.
The dinghy moment.
Larea says, absolutely, we'll do S&S again. Can't go until 2025, though.
It's going to be a nice one that year.
Diana's Life is saying hello. Welcome to the
Hello.
set, Diana.
Look at me. I'm drinking gin.
Life with Sandy says, hi, Addy and Terry and Chad. Addy, you put on a wonderful experience from what I could see. Wishing you the best on all your SAS events.
Thank you.
Larea says, shout out to Addy and Terry. I absolutely love meeting them and hanging with them. They are just real down-to-earth people. Thank you.
And we all have a new favorite boy band.
Yay. Diana says, planning on calling for the next SAS cruise. Love the concept.
Thank
Kristen
you.
says the pre-cruise shenanigans were a vibe.
After you survived.
RN Healthy Life says, question, what is the number 21 bar in the world? That bar is called La Trova. It is in
Cafe La Trova.
Cafe La Trova in Little Havana in Miami. It is a enjoyable little spot to go hang out. let's just say that. Yeah, man.
Hope you
Let's
like
see.
to salsa.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Felicia. See it with C says big vibes. We really appreciate that. That's so Andy says, yes, they definitely make you feel welcomed. Let's see. Phyllis says, I'm a new ITA and IWABT.
What in the world?
I have no idea.
That was a lot of initials.
Your mom said thank you to everybody for supporting. Thank you very much. Carla says, my daughter used to say that until she met. Then she said, I get it now.
Yes, she needs to join us on the next one, Carla.
Yeah. All things us says to all the SAS ladies and Terry,
come back.
Yeah, man. Regina says, yes, absolutely. Carly and Addy and Terry, you guys are phenomenal hosts. Had my first Virgin experience with you guys, and now my second. Definitely looking forward to traveling with you guys again.
Oh, thank you, Regina.
Shout out to Kristen. Says, y'all give it up for Addy and Terry. They're the absolute best. Be sure to book SAS 2024, ladies.
Yes.
A lot of different shout outs. A lot of people saying that they want to participate. Congratulations.
You guys are going to make me get all teary. I'm such an emotional sap, is what our son would say. Thank you, guys. It truly means a world.
Thank you, thank you. Elaine says, I can say this. On the Venezia, I asked them who I am, and all I said was Giants, and y'all knew who I am, and y'all are so genuine, and I can't wait to see you in November. We can't wait to see you,
We can't wait
too.
to see you guys, too.
Felicia says, that was a damn good time. Yada, Janelle, and Carlene, this was a bomb interview.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully, we gave you a lot of good information for that. A lot of people just saying, you know, a lot of great things. Event Yours of Spirit says, are you going back to Greece in 2025? Who knows?
Who knows? We ain't even finished planning 2024 yet.
I mean, I would love to go back
Absolutely.
to Greece.
Greece in itself is a whole vibe.
Yeah. Krista says you can't do SAS without Ann Terry. Hashtag Ann Terry. Oh,
See,
Lord.
there, it's a thing.
See, now.
It's
stuck.
a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah, thank you guys for the saying what's up to the bar segment. Cruising Caper says, this is so exciting. I've been jumping in and out of the live. We're celebrating Mama's 102nd. Man, y'all give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Blessings.
Kisses to Mama, because I know that she likes to watch us. So happy birthday, Mama.
And mine's 64th birthday's this weekend. I'll be watching the replay. Have a great week, everyone. Happy birthday, man. 102.
Happy birthday. That's how you
64, man. Blessings.
And to our cruising auntie. Happy
Blessings.
birthday.
Blessings. Kristen says we need BAS and SAS in the Med 2025. You know?
I'm mad we both turned out. That's how you know we're in sync.
What's going on, man? What's
We
going
both
on?
said.
Carlene says, I would love to see it, or maybe it's just the ANT takeover. A lot of happy birthdays
There's
for
an idea.
Cruising Capers. Event Yours of Spirit says, I'm sending hubby to your Super Bowl cruise. He has a few friends who need to get away, and their wives only trust them with him. Come on.
Come on.
It's safe.
It's
a
I
safe
promise
space.
there's no shenanigans. It's literally just a weekend. Women, you can do without your man for a weekend.
That way.
Your guy needs to have a relaxation time. And the thing is, guys need just as much of a guy trip as girls need a girl trip. Where a girl can have her spa getaway or her weekend getaway with her girls. Guys need that too.
Right.
Guys need to be able to just go chill with the fellas without any kind of BS going on.
Just being able to get away.
Just to be able to get away and hang with the guys. No different than going to hang at the barbershop or going to smoke a cigar or have a few drinks. That's literally all it is.
Truth.
Just
Truth.
group of guys going to hang out and watch the Super Bowl.
Well, thank you. I can't wait to meet your husband and his friends.
Absolutely.
Call Me Darling says, I like the segment.
Ain't it swanky?
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Let's see here if we got any more questions. Teresa T says, we need shirts that say to the bar.
Yes, they're in the works. Coming soon.
Hendrix Jan, I know it's good.
I'm actually able to drink this, y'all.
Catherine says, I feel like I'm watching a segment on a morning talk show. Thank you. Thank you. Kristen says, I went back and had several more bees, please, after Desiree and I left the dock house.
What?
Yeah, man. Felicia says, I love Hendrix. A lot of people laughing. See what C says, I didn't have that drink. Dang it. Now I have to book another cruise.
It's actually pretty good. I personally wouldn't have ordered it because it's gin.
Larea says, is that the bar spoon from S4? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And what she's talking about is for the shot for shot class, they gifted everyone in the class a bar spoon.
Yeah. Event Yours of Spirit says, please know the bar segments is what I look forward to every Sunday. I don't feel like I'm drinking by myself. I'm glad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you very much. Let's see. A lot of loves, a lot of laughs.
Intermission with a
intermission
twist.
with a twist. Yeah, man. Love the glasses. Love the bar segment. Good bar video.
Thank you.
Not a fan of gin, but I'll try. Drinkable, spoken like a true lightweight.
Oh, not a lightweight. Just
Addy,
don't like gin.
Addy is no lightweight.
Thank you,
No.
Carla. No lightweight. I just don't like gin.
Carlene says they also have elevated Bimini with all the floaties that they bring out.
True. And if you have your own floaty, we learned that they will bring, they have a what's the thing? Air compressor thing. So if you bring your own floaty, the Happenings cast will blow up your floaty for you.
Yeah, that way.
So bring your own floaties if you go into Bimini.
Chris Johnson says he missed the drink of the week. Simple cocktail. We call it Bees Please, but it's simply a bee's knees.
With a pear twist.
With a pear twist. Yep, that way. Michelle says, yeah, Addy and Bimini Beach no longer has jellyfish. That was an issue the first time I went on Carnival back in 21. Yee says, I love the booed up idea.
That is one of our big ideas for 2025.
Six says, I love seeing the content from the Sisterhood cruise.
Thank you.
QNS says, nah, Gun Bay was fun, Bay. See what C says, I don't know who the table to the left of me was, but y'all won.
That was what you call Alice's table.
Valencia sipping on spicy mango. Tashandra Roberts says, how are you guys doing? I have rung the doorbell. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shout out to Miss J Explorer for jumping in. Sig says, I've been to Bimini a few times now at See It With C and never experienced a jellyfish. Heard about them, though.
I don't need to see that.
Yeah, we don't need to see no jellyfish.
I didn't see any jellyfish. So
Eddie
thank
says, my Brightline train from Miami to Orlando has been booked for Brotherhood at Sea. Leaves at 7:45, arriving at 11:15. Eddie, I will see you.
Oh my gosh, he
Yeah,
is
my brother.
booked. He's like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. Valencia says, come on now, you're a sip, sail the dream team.
Yes.
Felicia says, without Terry, there would be no footage. He was working the behind the scenes.
He really was.
Yeah, and now I got to work the behind the scenes for real and try to put all this stuff together.
But see, you already know what you shot. You know what you shot, so
That's
you
gonna
could
be a
put it
lot of work.
together.
A lot of work, man. A lot of work.
But that's why I love you.
Yeah, man. Event Yours of Spirit says Addy Terry was there taking notes for his guys trip.
He really was.
Ladies are better planners.
He really
and
was.
To that,
Why you do? Why you do that? You know he was. He's just trying to outdo me.
yo, shout out to Uncle O. Happy NFL Day, everybody. And yes, we got to get out of here because I need pizza and I need football.
Oh my God.
Janelle T says we didn't mind having Terry there at all. Felicia says I'm planning to book SAS 2.0 by end of the week. If Terry isn't there, I'm gonna be mad. See It With C says Addy and Terry are a package deal. You will get both. LOL. It worked. Miss J Explorer says, well, I have a lot of cruising to do then.
Oh, because of the status match.
Carla says, I'm going to go on Carnival out of New York so I can status match.
There you
Carlene
go.
says, you only need one Disney selling to get the deep blue extras.
There you go.
I matched through my MSC status.
Yep.
Carlene says, several ladies
Yes,
got tattoos
they
on board.
did.
Yes, they
I
did.
put it in our stories. They did.
Carla was up by 7:30 every morning.
I was
Carlene
not.
says, I would be awake by 8, but laid around until about 9.
Yeah, a lot of them took advantage of the breakfast, the room service,
yeah.
the ship eats.
What's up, Miss Melina? She says, only one Disney to get deep blue. That's awesome.
Hi, Miss Melina.
Miss J Explorer says, I'm so glad to finally catch you guys live. I've been working so much. Miss J Explorer, welcome. I'm glad you could make it to the Sunday Sip. Nicole says, hi, all. Jumping in to say hi on my break at work. Can't wait to watch later to hear about the SAS cruise. Glad to have you up in here and welcome
A
to the Sip.
time was had.
Let's see, your sister says, send me a text of the next sister cruise so I can send it to my friends.
Absolutely, darling.
QNS says, Shay did the galley tour and said it was nice.
We walked through and saw some of the food that they were offering, and they looked good. They had like a special burger, and they had they had different pastries that were made by a certain pastry chef. So a lot of the offerings looked really, really good. We had every time we walked through the galley, we had just finished eating though.
Mom coming up with the update. It's football. Saints win. Vikings lost.
Aw. Oh, you didn't do your scores.
No, I didn't, because we were letting you do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Get the traditional daiquiri. Yes.
At La Trova.
Yes. That's where it was
let's
at.
see. Tatiana says, question, Terry, did you see the new specialty cocktails for Icon of the Seas? Love the bar segment. No, Miss Johnson. I have not had time, nor have I had time to find
We
out.
ain't even looked at anything Icon.
What's going on the new Disney adventure, but I most definitely will because you said so. So I got you covered.
Yeah, we are behind on pretty much all the cruise news this week.
Thank you, Valencio.
Except the Virgin stuff, because we knew the Virgin stuff.
Yeah, man.
But other than that, we're pretty much behind on all other cruise news.
Lots of happy birthdays going out to Cruising Capers and his mom. Let's see, a lot of happy birthdays. Let's see what we got here. Karen, what's up, Miss K?
Hi, Miss Karen.
She says, glad to have caught the Sunday sip. I'm here with FOMO like a mofo, trying to secure a roomie for SAS 24, man.
You can do a solo, boo.
Carla says her daughter says she's coming.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Fun times with Ray and Nancy. What's going on? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Glad to have you up in here.
So one of the best things that I loved about Sisterhood at Sea is that we had a wide variety of ages on Sisterhood. Our youngest, we had 2 that were 25, and then we had 2 that were 68, and everywhere in between. So everybody just kind of gelled, and it really just worked. So everybody loved everybody.
William says he's still watching the Sail Away party. I had a ball watching y'all sail away. Got to catch y'all on the next one. That's what's up.
Yes.
Kelly Tony says, I just booked my room today for 2.0. The countdown is real in 69 days.
Whoop, whoop.
Shay Shay Tukulai says, hi, going back to the beginning because I just got home. But hello, Sunday Sippers.
Hello.
Cheryl, you doing good this year. Ravens won. Okay, you might be able to be in the game this year, man. LK Family Travel says, I'm late to this sip. Evening buried a very special family member this afternoon. Condolences to you and your family. Let's see.
Sending
Felicia
hugs.
says, go Ravens.
Cheers.
Anna Q says, happy Sunday, Addy and Terry and the Sippers. Next Sunday, I'll be on Virgin in Barcelona for French days, but my flight leaves Wednesday.
Nice.
Keita Beta says, do it solo and don't miss out.
Yes, absolutely. Do it solo. Solo cabins are super economical. Yeah. Very economical, where the deposit is like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
And what Passport doesn't.
That way.
What was that?
I have no idea what that was.
There we go.
Yeah, man. So we've gotten to the end of all the chat right now. I think the only thing that we have to address before we get out of here is, of course, big news coming out of the Virgin Voyages camp this week. They have put off the brilliant lady. Of course, she was supposed to make her debut this coming December, but it's just not going to happen. So what did they do? Well, they decided to shuffle some ships around and create some amazing itineraries. I think hands down that Virgin will probably have the best itineraries, and I think it was smart for them to make the ships the size that they are because they can go to a lot of different places. So what does that mean for people on 2.5? Nothing changes for you. Let me be clear. If you are booked with us for Melanin at Sea 2.5, originally it was scheduled to be on the Brilliant Lady. They are only changing the ship. The itinerary is still the same.
Yes.
It still leaves on the same day. And unfortunately, we don't get any of the extra perks because nothing is happening to our cruise other than them changing out the ship. But we should have more information on tomorrow in regards to other people that have booked their vacations with us on Virgin. I know we got quite a bit outside of 2.5 that, you know.
I've reached out to quite a few of our people that are booked on some of the canceled sailings. So check your email. If you have not reached out to me, reach out to me. But I should have reached out to you already about your sailing if it has been canceled.
I tell you one thing, Virgin did not. I mean,
They the one thing I can say about Virgin is when they cancel a ship and they gotta pay you back,
oh, they do it.
they come with it.
They do it.
They make you feel very, very
So
they make you feel very good about the
about
cancellation.
had you booked a Virgin voyage with us outside of Melanin at Sea 2.5,
Yes. If you were on the Brilliant for like the Mermaiden, for instance,
yeah.
like we have like 2 of our clients were booked for the Mermaiden out of San
any
Juan.
One of the other ships that are being moved around,
Yeah.
they're going to let some people choose whatever cruise they
Any
want.
cruise.
Let me be clear. Some people out there came up. They
Big
will
time.
get an opportunity to pick any cruise. It doesn't matter. It could be a 10-day,
A 14-day.
a 44-day for the same price they
They
paid for
match
their
the price.
original cruise.
So you could have booked a 4-day cruise, and now you can basically get a transatlantic or a repositioning cruise for the same price.
Come on, Virgin. Give it up to Virgin Voyages, man.
And they're giving you a bonus $300 in Sailor Lube.
All right, so just in case you want to know what's going on, just some of the changes and some of the new itineraries that Virgin is bringing out. Of course, for the remainder of the summer for this year, if you're on Scarlet, they're still doing those 4 and 5 night sailings from Miami.
Yep.
They are going to be doing on Valiant the transatlantic, because now they have to send her home.
Yeah.
She's going to be doing a 15-night sailing from Miami to Barcelona, so that's still available for you.
Can you
or you can
imagine?
do a 7-night sailing from Barcelona in the mid. And of course, Resilient is still out there doing her thing. She's doing Greek Isles and Adriatic Seas 7-night sailings from Athens.
Beautiful.
Now, the winter season, which is going to be this year into next year, Scarlet Lady will now be doing 4 and 5 night sailings from Miami in the Caribbean and a 6-night New Year's sailing from Miami.
Yep.
Valiant Lady is going to be doing her transatlantic 14-night sailing from Barcelona to Miami. And then we'll start doing 6 and 8 night sailings from Miami and a 7-night sailing from San Juan. But those are limited. Those are only replacing the Brilliant Lady sailings that were going to be
Exactly.
coming out of San Juan. And then she's coming back home.
Exactly.
Resilient is still going to be doing her thing across the pond. She's going to be doing a transoceanic 14 and 15 night sailing from Athens to Australia. And then, of course, when she gets to Australia and New Zealand, she's going to be doing 2 to 14 night sailings from Melbourne, Sydney, and Auckland. And it just goes on from there. I mean, they've got some amazing itineraries. They're going back to Portsmouth. They've got 11-night Barcelona to Civitavecchia. I told you about a 44-night repositioning that they've got going on. I mean, that's just
My
Virgin
God.
is doing the thing
If
right
we could get on that 44 night,
now.
that I would be so happy.
Yeah, that would.
That would be amazing. But even that, besides the 44 night, they have some fabulous looking itineraries coming out of Europe
Yeah,
or going through
We
Europe.
got to go back.
We got to go back.
Got to go back.
Got to go back.
Sydney has a question. She says, did you guys see the prices of the Disney Treasure? My cruising family posted $19K for their family of 5 in an ocean view.
Sweet baby Jesus, I'm so glad our children are grown. That wouldn't be happening.
LK family says thank you.
Woo!
Fun times with Ray and Nancy says, going on the MSC Seashore after Thanksgiving from Port Canaveral. Any tips about Costa Maya? Never been there.
Have I been to Costa? Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been to
we've
Costa
been to
Maya.
Costa Maya.
It's a beach day, unless you are hardcore into Mayan culture. If you are into Mayan culture like we are, I would say go to Chachoben or Zunatunic. I just like to say it because it's really fun
Say
to
it
say.
again,
Zunatunic. And and I learned to say it. Oh,
Miss J Explorer, thank you.
thank you for that. Zunatunic and Chachoben are two Mayan ruins that you are able to see from the Costa Maya port. Beautiful. Chachoben is one where you can actually like climb and do the things. I'm not sure about Zunatunic. Can you climb on Zunatunic?
I'm not sure.
That's one we haven't been to. But otherwise, Costa Maya is a beautiful port city for beach. They've got gorgeous beaches there.
Boom, that way. All right, let's see. Iris says she was so bummed about her Brilliant Lady cancellation in March. Yeah, when the email first hit, all I saw was cancel and everybody's name that we booked, and I was like,
the way that they did it, Virgin, you gave us all like major like heart palpitations.
And then I slowed down and went back and read through and was like, oh.
Because they sent like 3 emails to TAs like back to back.
Yeah. So keep in mind, we found out the same
when everyone
time
else
that
found
everybody else found out. So we had no advance warning. And as a matter of fact, to be blunt, Virgin was like, okay, now we're going to inform our TAs. But they told us later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So that itself.
They sent the email out
crazy.
after sending out the general email. So we're like getting calls and text messages from clients like, our cruise got canceled. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Carlene says new Virgin itineraries are dropping this week. I have seen them, and they are amazing. Thank you, Valencio, brother.
Thank you.
Chris from New York says, go Bucks. Terry, that sail away was lit. Well done, friend. Thank you very much. Carla says 44 day. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, they ain't put that out there yet. I done dropped the T already.
Oh, oops. We done had
Carla
too much
C
bees
says,
knees.
note to self, book Virgin Voyages next ship because in case my cruise gets canceled.
True. Facts. Because they take care of you. When they canceled Resilient for us, the first time they canceled Resilient, they gave us all our money back. They gave us a full refund.
Yep.
Plus, we were able to rebook. Mm-hmm. So they really take care of. So you're basically getting a cruise plus one.
Or 1.5.
Or 1.5 or 2 plus 3
spent.
plus. Because they give you the full refund plus rebook you to the next one. So Virgin takes care of you when they have to rebook.
Let's see. Tanya D. Jones says, I'm in my husband's man cave sipping on Woodford and Coke Zero. Okay. We just finished watching the sad Bengals versus Browns game. Just had to get in and say hello.
Cleveland versus Cincinnati.
Thank you again, Miss J Explorer, for that super chat. Teresa's T says, I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. Huh?
I'm so proud of me.
Yeah, you are actually drinking gin. I made you a gin. Give me a round of applause because I made you a gin cocktail that you could actually drink. That way, man.
All gin drinks have to
You
be
trying
like
to
this.
go back to shot for shot. That one gin.
To swirl it and get the highlights.
Valencia said 45 nights.
Yes.
Anna Q says, question, so I can use the Buy a Cruise while on board deal to book SAS 2024?
Yes. That way.
That way.
And it's a great deal anyway, so take advantage of it because when you do that, you're paying $300, but that $300 is your deposit toward another cruise, and they give you $600 as onboard credit, so you get $600 of Sailor Loot to use on that future cruise.
And you got up 2 years to use it.
That way.
Boom. Fun times with Ray and Nancy says, thanks, y'all are awesome. Thank you again, Valencio, for that super sticker. Miss J Explorer says, you are so welcome. You guys give great content and advice. Apelia says, hey, from Las Vegas. I'm glad I was able to catch you live tonight.
Hey, beautiful.
We're glad you're here, but we about to jump up out of here.
It's dinner time.
Yes, it's time to eat, and I got to watch some football.
And he is in football withdrawal.
Man, come on.
Because even while we were on Sisterhood, there was one night. What night was that? I don't even remember what night it was. But it was at college. You were showing me.
Man.
He was showing me college football.
Oh, I was showing you last week's game with Colorado against TCU. And, of course, shout out to Coach Prime and his team for doing the thing yesterday against Nebraska. Yeah.
I know nothing. I know nothing of football.
Bank account looking nice.
I know nothing of football.
No,
so
no.
he was trying to show me these highlights in the wee hours of the morning after coming back from the manor. And I'm just like, yeah, sleep pillows look really beautiful right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So I think that is about it. Really just wanted to come on and talk about Sisterhood at Sea. I'll let you guys hear about that, hear a little bit more about Virgin, briefly talk about some of the changes that are going on with Virgin Voyages. Of course, there's a lot going on in the industry as we get ready to move into fourth quarter. You believe we're actually saying
It's already fourth quarter.
fourth quarter?
Of the
vlogs are on the way.
I truly promise. I've been yelling and fussing at him too. I know it's been 3 months since we dropped a vlog
because I was going to quit.
or video. I'll say. I know it's been 3 months.
Walk away.
It's been 3 months since we've had a video drop, and so I've been fussing.
Yeah,
We got work to do.
Got to get to it. Got to get back at it.
We had some educational videos. We have some comparison videos because we know that you guys have been wanting to know, because we've been on so many different cruise lines, which one we like over the other. So stay tuned for some of those comparisons. What else?
Got a lot.
We got a lot coming up.
We got a lot coming up, man. More cocktails, more videos, more everything that you want. And of course, if
All
we're
the
not
things.
giving you what you want, please let us know, because the only reason we're here is
It's
for
for
you.
you.
It's not for us. We enjoy doing what we do, but getting support that's from thumbs ups and subs and sharing and everything.
It's all for y'all.
Yeah, but we know we got to give you the stuff that you want too. We got a busy next 6 months coming up. Melanin
And
at
we don't
Sea
even know how all this just
is
snuck
on
up
the-
in here.
MAS is on the way. 2 more mystery cruises before we get out of 23. Another cruise to kick off 24, followed by another cruise, followed
We
by another
have-
cruise, coming back with another cruise.
We have snuck so many, y'all gonna be sick of seeing.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be sick of seeing us
You're gonna
because
be like, damn, y'all dropped another video? Shit.
because so many, like we say, we plan out the year and then stuff sneaks in.
Yeah. Yeah. We
So,
got a lot going on.
We got a lot coming your way. So just be patient. The videos are coming.
Yeah. Just keep in mind, we actually have
Full-time jobs.
And I'm
On
in the
top-
process of doing a lot right now with
With
my
his
company.
job.
I'm launching some new radio stations in different parts of
Yeah.
the country right now. So that's had my attention
That's for a while.
taken for a while. So I
And
just haven't been
then-
able to sit down and get
focus.
into this.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
So, and then on top of my full-time job, I've also got the whole TA thing as a full-time thing. So, and then our kids are doing their things.
Happy birthday, Tristan, our oldest, turning 27 on today. Happy birthday to you. Sorry we couldn't be there with you, but I hooked you up. I hooked you, boy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
If you
man.
are ever in need of some streetwear, look up our son, Anti-Star, on Instagram.
Yeah, he'll get you right.
Okay,
Big,
so-
big things coming. So with
Big
that being said, man, I think it's time for us to get ready to get out of here. Of course, if you want to book and travel like us, you can contact us below at Addy at addyandterry.com, Terry at addyandterry.com. And of course, you can
Why you take
always
your email off?
go to our website. Huh?
You took your email off.
Oh, my bad. You can always go to Addy. You messed me up. I forgot what I was saying.
If you want to travel like us,
Yeah.
go to our website, addyandterry.com, and you will be able to find all the information there to be able to travel like we do. We do cruises, we do resorts, we do groups. We can make it happen for you.
Bryony Martin, I saw that you were looking for luggage. Yes, we do have something coming for you. I'm going to try to drop that here before we drop the SAS stuff. So definitely be looking out for that. Monica,
Yes.
we're glad the GoPort thing worked out for you. She said we saw
Yes.
your names mentioned on the site while booking.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
GoPort
Leanne.
is
Thank
awesome.
you. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate it, man. Glad that,
Thank
that
you.
you're doing. We're almost to 13K. I mean, it's been a long 8 months to go 1,000 people, but we don't beg. We just, if you want to come and be a part, be a part. But I think I'm about to.
Start begging.
Because we got to grow a little
Please
bit.
share with a friend.
Because this thing ain't cheap.
Please share with a friend and spread the word for Addy and Terry. We need some love, and just put it out there.
Yeah, that way. With that being said, man, y'all have an absolutely amazing week. To all the ladies that travel with us for Sisterhood at Sea, on behalf of Addy and Terry,
You guys are gonna make me cry. I'm such a
tagline.
sad-
Thank you for making Addy's very first group cruise solo such an amazing time and success. We will see you next week, Lord willing. Be safe. God bless.
Love you.
We'll pray for you. You pray for us. Let's all pray for the world. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless.
Radio close.
And I'm gone. I mean, why not?